We're live here. Halftime report. Harry Hog football. John's green screen looks awesome. Oh my goodness, dude. All right. All right, dudes. Redskins looked really bad in the first quarter, and they keep kicking them, shooting themselves in the foot like usual, but they're still fighting and scrapping.
They are. They're. I hate to say it, but they're kind of doing their best.
They're doing their best.
You know?
And Chet Baker is fired up, which is good. And, John, is anyone commenting? Do we have any listeners? I don't even know. I tweeted that we were going live,
Oh, Michael Kingswood.
Oh, Michael Kingswood. What's he had to say? Anyway, Redskins, all right, in that second quarter, they looked like they were starting to put it together. Of course, Kirk Cousins S the bed at the end of the drive.
Just like he did that in the game last year. Same thing. We were all good and everything, and then he had some super cluster bottle in his head, and suddenly we lost the chance to get a field goal. He did the exact same thing here.
Yeah, I mean, we got to at least get the field goal there. And I don't know what that was. Throw it away, do something. But we can't give away 3 points in this game with how crappy our team is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how few stops we get on defense. I don't think – were there any punts at all in the whole first quarter besides the one we fumbled away?
Every time everyone already either scored or it got turned over, like one turnover for each team. Other than that, scores.
Yeah, and the one that we turned over.
Yeah, same thing for them though.
Yeah. So
how you like my RG3 doll?
Dude, I just attempted to fix your green screen and it's not working. And now your whole body looks green.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
I do have a window open like right behind the screen.
Look at your face. Let's see. Yeah, that's not where. Anyway, enough of that. All right, so what are our people saying? What are our people?
Well, we got a couple people on. Right. Actually, we got a few people on. We got a couple people commenting. Dan Welch, Michael Kingswood. All right. 6 damn seconds. Sunshine not doing right thing is one thing. Barton needs to be the adult and have him kick a field goal.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that, but if Kirk Cousins would have ran a quick pass play there with 6 seconds, we should have had 1 second left. And
it should have been like, go, throw the ball, not good, okay.
Okay, field goal. I mean, it should have been like bam, bam, like that's it.
Or run it. Either way.
Or run the ball. Well, yeah, my favorite play for Kirk Cousins is when we, spread everybody out, like four wide receivers, and then just have him run it up the middle, like bam, bam, and if he doesn't make it, timeout, kick the field goal.
Yeah.
I think we had time for that. We don't have time for him to be scrambling around and fumbling and getting the ball and then trying to call a timeout. But I do want to say I thought we were done until that drive where Beckham caught the first down after we had them on a long third down. Yeah. And I thought the defense was going to roll over and the game would be over. And then Chet Baker stepped up on first down and completely
crushed Eli.
And then we backed him up, and we got the ball back, and from then on in this game, that could be a turning point in this game.
Yeah, it could be. And then shortly after that, you were like grabbing a beer or something like that, and they showed Chet Baker argue with Joe Defeated Barry on the sideline.
Joe Barry, dude.
Joe Barry. Oh my.
Cut, dude.
Cut.
All right, anyone commenting on Twitter or on YouTube page that we need to interact with before we get back down there for the game?
Yeah, I just turned my TV on here to look at that. Kingswood was in here. Michael Kingswood saying the same thing about clock management, play calling, and stuff. It's stuff that seems to happen with the teams that we do good against the bad teams and we don't do good against the good teams. I haven't really seen it. Other than the guys like trying to step up and do better, it doesn't really seem like it's all that big a deal.
Yeah, real quick, though, Kirk Cousins, on that long pass to Deshaun Jackson, do you think that'll give him his confidence back going through this second half? Or do you think?
I think it would have until he fumbled the ball and ran out of time with one timeout left at the 2-yard line.
Dude, Jackson, though, I mean, that injury, it looked like to me he got kicked in the leg. So that could be something as, I mean, you think it's like a bruise or do you think he's seriously injured there?
If he's got really skinny legs, so if it's a bruise, it's probably a deep bruise, even if it's not a deep bruise.
Deep.
But he probably will come back. Well, I don't know. Maybe will come back. D Hall and Breland, no, I don't think they're coming back at all.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. But it's weird. It's like we get in these games and we get these injuries, and it's like, all right, we're done now. And that's when our players play better. I don't understand it, but it always happens.
Yeah, and yeah, it's what exactly happened last year. We even had like Quentin Dunbar doing good stuff instead of being stupid and getting pushed into the ball on that punt. Yeah, that was like the only punt of the game was on the fourth play.
Yeah, we haven't.
Rabbit Rads, he's got a. Yeah, he's saying kind of the same thing. He does have a thing, Rabbit Rads, on YouTube right now. Why did we spike instead of use the timeout we still had?
I thought we should have used the timeout too. We would have saved like at least 5 or 6 seconds, and then that wouldn't have been the situation at the end. So that's pretty. I'm with him, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're kicking ourselves again as usual, but at least we're looking more like a real football team.
Yeah. And at least there is that because, well, we haven't looked that well in the last couple of weeks. The first 2 weeks of the season, we haven't looked.
It's a 1-score game, and we get the ball here.
Yeah.
So let's see what we can do here at halftime and defeated Joe Barry. Dude, he's horrible. Horrible.
Joe Barry just needs to get fired.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, I think that's got to about wrap it up so we can get back in time for the kickoff. So everybody, thanks for joining us on the Halftime Report. We'll do it again next week. Tell your friends and subscribe, because if we get 100 subscriptions, we can get like a custom URL so it's something easy to remember instead of this long gibberish.
Yeah. And Simon Kinsey just jumped on and said, "Are we coming for the Cincinnati game?" No, we can't. Well, I need a heart transplant, so I can't because I have medical equipment on. So we can't make it this year, but hopefully next year we're going to do that.
Hopefully when John gets his heart transplant, dudes, we're going to be there. But Simon Kinsey, you got to go to the game, and we'll be there with you in spirit.
Absolutely. And we'll talk more.
Yep. We got to get back to the game. Hail to the Redskins, dude. Let's come through and get this win here, dude. Let's turn it around.
Hail the Redskins. Let's go.